Alrighty guys, welcome back to Bear Creek Outdoor, the official outdoor supplier and also dealer of Kubota equipment. Welcome back from last time. So what we had going on while we were getting this place opened up is, well, we got it built and everything, but there was a bit of a disagreement between county and also even the previous owners of this property of uh, who needed to be doing the clearing along the creek bed and drainage area. So, finally got that resolved. So we have our side of the creek slash drainage that we have to do, and so we've already got some work done. I was taking a break, getting myself a little bit of an energy drink real quick, but we've been using the Kubota SVL tracked skid steer along with the very nice Kubota Lizard Deluxe mulcher and also trimmer. This thing does a really good job, not only trimming up any brush, but also you can cut right on through any trunks of trees. Certain trees you might want to go ahead and do a chainsaw with and then just use this on the stumps, but for the most part this thing will cut through just about anything with the amount of horsepower that we have in this very nice skid steer. So we've been using our contract one because obviously we do contracts as well, so we got equipment that's used, and so we can also rent this piece of equipment out as well. But anyways, you're probably going to see a time lapse here in a bit of getting some of that work done, but let me go ahead and show you what we got done so far very quickly. So we got most of the bushes and stuff cleared out along here. We also need to do some mowing and whatnot, but we got ourselves one tree down. We got to do some trimming on that. We got to trim this big tree. We actually might end up leaving this tree, honestly. I think we might leave that tree, but yeah, we had a ton of trees and stuff all along here, overgrown bushes and stuff. Ended up actually hitting Jonathan's car there, so we're going to have to end up talking to him and his insurance about that. Also been using our very nice and capable Kubota M6? I think it's M6. Let me hop on in here. Yep, Kubota M6. This is the 131 version, and so we've got the front end loader on it. We also use this for contracts and stuff. We can also lease and rent this out when necessary, but very nice workhorse. Absolutely loved using it today. We actually have a brush fork here in the front, but I've been able to use it on some of the pretty big stumps and logs and stuff that I've been carrying up and putting in a pile up here. But I mean, just take a look here. So obviously here's our drive, and then just take a look at that. It looks a lot cleaner. Obviously county, they're supposed to at some point get that cleaned up. I have my doubts about that, but anyways, just on our side of the drainage ditch, it just looks, I don't know, it just looks a lot cleaner in my respect. So here we go, got all the trees piled up. There is supposed to be somebody coming on by at some point. I think that's actually city utilities that's supposed to come back. Let me toss that in there. They're supposed to come back and get a claw truck and stuff and pick this all up. But anyways, we got a ton of trees cut down and trimmed. We got plenty of trees on the property, so that's not an issue for the environmental code, yada 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 nonsense, so that's good. This tree we're also going to be keeping here. Looks pretty nice, pretty healthy trees. And then this one right here is going to stay as well, as those trees are doing really, really good. But yeah, just covered in bushes all the way down through here. We're going to end up getting some sod and stuff, kind of re-sloping this as well. We're going to get a separate company to do that, but just get the this sloped just a tad bit better. We're also going to get, we might actually get like an extra road through here to the back potentially as well. I don't know. I don't think we'll be able to do that in Co. This one looks pretty good by itself. But anyways, gotta get at least some sort of barrier right here. Add on to the fence just so we don't have people driving or walking through back there. And then, as I said, that all there is county. So we'll work on getting like some grass in here, cleaning out the rest of the weeds. But for the most part, just working on the overgrown bushes, which there's been quite a bit of. So anyways guys, you're going to see all that work in a nice little time lapse here, and I'm going to go jump into that skid steer and we're going to keep on trimming, and we're going to work on getting the rest of these trees done. I think we're going to leave this tree right here. I think this one will be fine. So just got to get the rest of these trees down, etc., and then we can see where we go from there. But yeah, got a lot of work done so far, so going pretty good. So I'm gonna go hop in the skid steer. You guys watch the time lapse, and I'll bring it back once I get some more work done here along our bank and stuff. So see you guys then. Alrighty guys, so hopefully you enjoyed that bit of a time lapse here. So what I've got going on is currently I'm doing one side of the ditch where technically I'm in the ditch. We got pesky neighbor over there as usual. There's a house right next door, and so they're out here watching us doing our stuff. Not sure why they're so pesky, but yeah, they are. So anyways, what we're doing is currently I'm going up and down the bank here. Hopefully he moves. But anyways, just kind of going up and down, getting the bushes from this side of the bank, and then I can kind of crawl up and get the rest. So, come on, dude. I am working here, so it's like, whatever, I guess. There we go. But yeah, just trying to get this cleaned up to the best of my ability here. And that's the easiest to do, is just going up. So we're gonna, I mean, he's just gonna stand right there and kind of side-eye us. That's fine, I guess, but we're just gonna keep on working because we're gonna get this done. Not sure even why he's standing down in the creek there. We gotta get this right here. Watch out there, dude. Yeah, just being pesky for whatever reason. Don't ask me why. I'm just gonna stand there. Alright, so. Alrighty, now we got this side of things we gotta do. The hardest part is getting this into the ground, especially with the tracks. So I'm not sure if we went with the wheeled version of the Skidsteer, if it would be better for this. Seems like we got quite a bit of grip overall. It's just we gotta set this down and really get it to dig into the roots of all these bushes and stuff. And so that does take a bit of our traction away, because it's kind of lifting it up. As you can kind of see, we kind of float there just a little bit. So there is a bit of that. Gotta make sure we don't chop into our asphalt here too much in order to do that. But yeah, so now luckily we can get the rest of these bushes up here near the rest of the bank fairly easily. This thing has been really good. We got quite a few hours on it already, but this thing has been a beast working, and I've definitely enjoyed using it, that's for sure. So one thing that's also changed is we did actually get approval to buy another piece of property back behind this particular piece of property. And so what we're going to be doing with that is we're actually going to be getting like a field type area. I think that's the rest of all the bushes that we have here. Turn that off. I think we already got. Oh, there's a few things here I gotta grab. Just a little bit overgrown through here, so just grab that real quick. Get that all out. Maybe we can back up the hill. Let us find out. There we go. We'll leave the rest of that, and obviously we'll get that redone and solid. So anyways, a piece of property right back here. I think we're actually going to be using this gate area. Might get a bit of a bridge. But right back here, this field right here we bought. And so what we're going to plan on doing is using this as a bit of a test area where we're going to get a plow, and you can test drive hopefully any of our tractors and stuff for farmers, because I mean obviously we're pretty new to the agricultural thing here in the US for the most part. A lot of farmers still using the John Deere or the Case or the Massey Ferguson and stuff, and so trying to get them convinced that hey, Kubota tractors are just as capable as those. Not the easiest thing for some of them. So luckily we do have a really good business with our Kubota skid steers, and even like the city and stuff, we got them on contract to mow stuff. So I mean with that it works really good. But for like local farmers and stuff, it's a little bit trickier to get them convinced that hey, our tractors are just as good as the big ones. So anyways, do have that. We kind of have to watch out for. So we'll see how all that goes. But anyways, so what we're going to work on here is I'm going to work on chopping down all these trees, and obviously we'll work on getting them cleared and whatnot. But yeah, I think that's going to be basically it for today, guys. Obviously did a lot of clearing and definitely like how it looks. I think it's going to look a lot better once we get the rest of this done. Then obviously we'll have some landscapers and stuff get this all taken care of and whatnot, and we should have it looking quite a bit better later on. So anyways, that's going to be it for us here today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys here next time. I think we got some snow equipment coming in the next few days. We're kind of late on getting our order in, but I think it should be arriving next time. So anyways guys, thanks for watching. See you guys here next time. Bye bye.